Hey guys, it's me, and I know I look different because I don't have my glasses on, but that's because the lighting, the glare is just unbelievable. I kind of look demon possessed. So I'm going sans glasses, which, yeah, it's a good thing I'm not actually watching something because I'm kind of blind without them. So I'm going to be talking about Steins Gate episode 1, and I watched it with the Japanese subtitles. I had my reaction, I had my commentary, and then I accidentally deleted my reaction, and so I rewatched it, and I rewatched it with the English dubbing this time. That was actually not planned. It just was kind of the file that I had, so that's what I was running with. And so the experience of me watching it the second time, it's just very different. And definitely my perspective is different. So check it out.
But like not really serious. It'll be like humor and charm. This is I look like Trump. Hey guys, it's me, and today I'm going to be watching Steins Gate episode 1. I have no idea what to expect. I mean, because I try to go into shows blind. That's really my preferred method of going into shows. Um, I mean, I don't want to know the plot. I don't want to know the genre, anything. I'm going just on the title. And this one has a very weird title. So I don't think I've really talked about this on this channel at all, but I weirdly love grammar. And I guess I could have been an English teacher, except that I don't have to read that many papers because I don't have to read that much bad writing. I just don't. So I'm not an English teacher. That I just don't think I have the personality for it. English teachers, they're like soft and caring and oh, and I'm like, no, this is terrible. So yeah, that's why I'm not an English teacher. I don't want to dash people's dreams. Steins Gate. It has a strange title. It has a semicolon in the middle of its title with no space after the semicolon. So from the title, this is kind of what I'm thinking. So Steins, I feel like there's probably someone whose last name is Steins, which makes me feel like this is maybe set in Germany or a Germanic type kind of universe. So that's the first thing. Gate. So it's a gate to somewhere. So either this is a gate to another universe, a gate to hell, a gate that allows them to travel from point to point, almost like what is that show called? The one where they go through the giant gate, Stargate, kind of like Stargate. So anyway, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. So maybe there's like a ragtag team of people that are going through a gate to go somewhere. But I'm not quite sure what the semicolon has to do with. Semicolons usually indicate um, connection of two independent clauses without a coordinating conjunction. Yes, I do love grammar. But I don't understand how this semicolon would play into Steins and Gate because neither one of them are complete clauses or independent clauses. And so I have no idea what a semicolon is for. Like, I really don't. It's probably just a style thing. And the thing that I'm really worried about is that they're not going to explain the semicolon. And so it's just like this rando thing that is going to bother me because it's not grammatically correct. I don't know. So, heads up if I seem a little down. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm not in a good mood. I'm just kind of like in a mood. I took a really long nap that was very not advisable. I needed to take a nap, but like a 20-minute nap, not a 3-hour nap. And so I woke up and I'm just kind of like, all right, so if I'm not as effusive as I normally am, that is why. I just kind of feel like my emotions are like sitting in like a bowl of lime jello. That's the best way I can describe it. I'm not just kind of, all right, here we go. Let's do this. I don't know what's wrong with me. All right. No one can ever say that I'm not real on this channel. Like, yeah. Okay, so there's definitely time travel going on. I gotta say, I'm less impressed with this one. That doesn't mean that I won't like it if as I continue watching it, but I think it's one of those things where there's just so much going on in terms of like confusion, and it's like it goes from being mysterious to just being confusing and really making me feel like this dude's mentally ill. Obviously, now that I see that there's actually something else going on, like I'm like, oh, okay, he's not just around the twist. Like there's something key going on. Perhaps his mind is experiencing multiple timelines at the same time. I still kind of want to know what his relationship with those other people are. They seem to be part of some type of organization, but it seems to just be the three of them. That's part of this lab. And they make weird inventions. Why are they trying to mess with bananas? It sort of just feels like three people that go to college together, or two people that go to college together, and someone's like, jailbait sister or something. It's like hanging around with them as well. It's not my fave. Not my fave. That doesn't mean it wouldn't become my fave later, but just currently the vibe I'm getting from it, the very, very kind of childlike, clearly physically mature female, I can't, I don't have a lot of stomach for that because so many times women are kind of, yeah, infantilized. And that is one of my major critiques of a lot of anime, is that is a commonly used trope. And it's like, really? Really? Like that whole culture in Japan, that like the cutesy, like there's women who are in their like 20s and 30s and sometimes 40s who are just like, I want to stay eternally young. I'm like, oh my gosh, get with it. Stop it. Like, you are a grown woman. Be a grown woman. Don't pretend like you're 10. And I'm all about being childlike. Like, I absolutely am. I think the hallmark of being an adult is knowing when it's okay to be a kid. And that having that like childlike enthusiasm, and still having the joy and wonderment about life. Like, those are things we should definitely keep. But like, oh, I want something on the vending machine. Oh, like, so I'm not grooving on an individual. Now, if you're like, oh yeah, she's just a busty 10-year-old, I'm like, dude, anime, no 10-year-old, or like very few 10-year-olds have boobs like that. So, like, you've either made a child look very adult, or you've made an adult like a child, and either way, not my favorite thing. Um, that and just it was really hard for me to follow. I'm sure when I edit, I'm gonna get more of an understanding of what the heck is going on. There's something called the organization, but it's like, is it really an organization, or is it just him and like his delusions? Up until this point, my favorite character is definitely the hacker. He seems to be the least frenetic, the least scattered, the most real, and the funniest. And so I'm looking forward to seeing more of him. So, of course, I'm going to watch the second episode because I feel like you should give a show at least 2 episodes to really figure out, unless there's something majorly objectionable. Like, obviously, if you're like horrified by something, don't subject your spirit to that. But I think you should pretty much give a show 2 episodes to really figure out, is this something you want to continue watching? So, but I have to say, as of right now, it's not beating out The Promised Neverland. Currently, the standings are as follows: The Promised Neverland, followed by Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, followed by Death Note, and then Steins Gate. So, sorry, Steins Gate lovers. Maybe it's just because I haven't seen enough of it. I have heard that it takes a while to get into it, but it's got 2 episodes to wow me. I probably should do this and not this. And So actually, I guess it's only got one more to really wow me. So we'll see. But all right, well, I hope you guys have an awesome day.
So, as you can see, my initial response to Steins Gate was not positive. I didn't like it. It wasn't something I was going to continue watching. I found it confusing. I found the female character to be obnoxious. I thought that maybe our male protagonist was unhinged. It just wasn't my thing. When I watched it now with the English dubbing, I freaking loved it. It was so funny. And I just think that's something about like some things don't translate well. So the I feel like maybe they took a little more liberties to make it more accessible to English speakers with the English dubbing, and that's why it turns out that I really, really enjoyed it. I actually thought that the dynamics between the two male characters was just priceless and wonderful, and I feel like I knew these guys in high school, and I really enjoyed Steins Gate episode 1 way more than I thought I would the second time around. I was not really looking forward to watching episode 2. I was dragging my feet just because I was like, oh, gosh, really? No. But now I'm really excited to continue the show. I know some of you are really pro subtitles, but if I'm watching Steins Gate, I am going to continue with the dubbing. As for insights or thoughts about it, it's just a little too confusing for me. Definitely has something to do with time travel. I feel like the double experiences that he has, like the problem with he's thinking stuff and the other people are like, wait, that didn't actually happen that way. There's clearly some type of time travel going on. I don't know what it is exactly, but I'm really looking forward to watching episode 2. I'll probably have more like in-depth commentary on episode 2, but I just really want to get this out to you guys. So episode 2 is going to be coming up really soon, and there's actually going to be a vlog that I'm going to be posting soon as well. So anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome day.